Harold Ramis on this edition of Backyard Toy Adventures. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at Mr. Harold Ramis, aka Spangler from the Ghostbusters series. And we're going to take a look at him. He got two figures, and one figure was from Mattel, which is this one, and a newer version that Hasbro came out with just this year in 2020. And we're going to take a look at both these guys, and we're going to compare, and we're going to take a look at this box, and you can really see what's really going on. We got the Ghostbusters all coming out on the graphics on the side. Pretty nice. You really got nothing going on this side. And yeah. And you can see that this is the collection. And if you collect all of these guys, and you will get to build this terror dog. So we will start with Mr. Spangler, and we'll be getting down the line and eventually build our terror dog. And we got all this legal mumbo jumbo, but there he is from Hasbro. See, Hasbro made this one. And let's take a look at these guys side by side. Okay, here's the figures side by side, and this is the one from Mattel, and you can see I purchased it a few years back, and it basically stands the test of time. It's not falling all over the place or detached in any way. It came with this little base. You stand your figure on it. Pretty nice. I like it. And here's Mr. Spangler. Now, let's take a look at the face sculpts on each of these figures. Let's take a good look at each of these mugs here. You tell me which ones you can really see. Definitely the glasses are darker in color, and it's interesting. It's got a little red on the Mattel version. It's got this red wiring in the front of his blaster there. And you can see his name tag. Pretty nice on each one of these. And his jacket. I like the fact that he's wearing gloves in the Hasbro version. I like that. I like the detail in the Hasbro version of the gun, of the blaster, the Ghost Blaster. I like the coloring and the wiring. Center string and the sides and the boots. You could really see the difference in the boots, the laces. Did a pretty good job. I like that. And let's take a look at this back here, this backpack. Let's see the differences. And this one from Mattel. It's got a little more coloring in it. But you can see it's got its similarities, but it's got its differences as well. You can see the back of their heads. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, pretty decent figures. But let's take a look at the Mattel versions of the articulation. He can move his head right and left, and he cannot. He's limited at. I cannot turn. Yeah, he can turn his head around 360. Good job. Well, let me see the Ghostbuster emblem on the side patch. Very interesting. Looks very similar. I'd have to say the mouth is a little different. I don't know. It's hard to say. Basically, I guess you could either take either one, really, and it would add to your collection and say that that's the Ghostbusters. I enjoy both of them. You know, a lot of people say that, you know, they've upgraded and it's better, but I do like the Mattel as well. He's got some decent articulation. He's got a little twist there in the leg. He can lift his leg up that high. He's got a bend at the knee. He can twist his right there at the boot. Lift his knee is that far. His toes all the way back. And that's pretty cool. Now, would he be able, if I took his backpack off, he would probably be able to go all the way 360. Oh yeah. Anyway, I like this figure. The face sculpt, I have to go with Hasbro, but I still definitely think it's a very good figure. And as he fell on the other side, as soon as I said it. But pretty decent figure as well. And his head goes 360. He could look up that high, could look down that much. Yeah, so I like the glasses. Pretty good. And pretty good figure. It's got a little more articulation for sure. It's got a little butterfly joint in there. Almost, yeah, a little bit. And he can bend his elbow. It's pretty good. And he's high, and he can go all the way around. And he has no problem twisting all the way around. No problems there. Of course, yeah, you can bend his feet, but you cannot circular. You can do it up there at the thigh. You can use that as your twist around if you want. It's got a double in the knee. Pretty fair. Yeah, I like the belt, the backpack. It's a pretty decent figure. Well, I like it. I like Spangler. He also comes with the this little check for ghosts. And I'm pretty sure it's going off pretty much right now. Because as you can tell, I got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Anyway, he's definitely from Diamond Select. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember to smash that like button. Really helps me out. And share and subscribe if you haven't yet. And thank you for watching my video. And we'll see you on the next adventure in Backyard Toy Adventures.